Good morning from the Gumboot garden. I have another tip for you today. So I always see people asking on different forums and groups, and they're always wondering, I have this weird thing growing in my soil. Is it killing my plant? Is it bad for my plant? Is it bad for my soil? What does this mean? Well, I have your answer. From time to time, we may all see different weird fungus in the garden. This one here, I believe, is a type of slime mold. I also have some little mushrooms growing in the garden, as well as this weird one here, known as a King Alfred's cake. Now, this wasn't found in my raised garden beds, but just on a log that's dead and decaying near the Cape gooseberries. And they're all completely normal and natural to be growing in our soil. I know a lot of times we kind of get weirded out and worry that they're going to harm all of our plants, but they're not. They're actually going to give nutrients back into the soil and create a nice, rich humus. More often than not, you'll find these guys after a nice heavy rain, and that's when they'll be on the soil surface, but will quickly dry up once the sun comes out and everything gets hot again, because the majority of the time they're actually living underneath the soil surface and having their whole little community below the surface where it's nice and moist for them. This clump of fungi underneath the surface is actually called a mycelium, and that's their little community that they're growing and thriving beneath the soil surface, breaking everything down and giving nutrients and water back to your plants. I'm not going to disturb this in the garden, but as you look closely, you can see that it's actually growing on our dying leaves and our little pieces of wood chips. So they're actually breaking down all of that dead plant and animal matter to turn our soil into something really rich in nutrients. So don't disturb them in the soil. They're actually going to feed your plants. That's it for today, guys. I will catch you in tomorrow's quick tip.